Okay, so whoever is late or whoever doesn't get to join us today, the recording has officially started. So this is Reading RTI with Mrs. Kneifel. And as you can tell, everyone's on different Google Meets in your classroom. If you're at home, you obviously can't tell, but there's four sections of Reading RTI with 4 different teachers. And whoever you're with is just who you're with. And we divide you up based on a whole bunch of different things. It doesn't matter who you're with. I'm happy you guys are with me. You may not be with me the entire year. Sometimes at the end of the 9 weeks, you guys change. So you may not be with me forever, but you're at least with me till October. So super exciting. I love Reading RTI. It's a lot of fun. We do novel studies and I love to read. So I just think it's a fun time. So every day so we will have a live lesson sometimes in Reading RTI, but we will not always have a live lesson. Our first novel we're going to be reading is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. It's a good one. If you are an in-person student and you're here at school today, you will get your book today. If you are an at-home student today, you will get your book tomorrow when you're here. I'll have it in your classroom already, and you can just get it in the morning. Then if you are okay, Landon, well, you can't give it away. Then my Isaac, you are a fully virtual. Oh, well, Isaac, if you already have the book, then I don't even have to worry about you getting that book. Good job. Way to go. Then I have one other fully virtual student that I have to figure out how she's going to get the book. And sometimes you might have read the book already, but we're going to read it together. The majority of you haven't read it. It's a good one to start on because it's not the longest read ever. And it's a good starter. We will read a ton of different books, but I do like to start the year off with Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. So don't worry if you're an in-person learner, whether today or tomorrow, you're going to get your book. I'll get it for you. So in Reading RTI, we sometimes do other things besides novel studies. Some days we do read works. Some days we just answer questions. Some days we literally just read the book. Okay. And it all depends. Some days I might have you read a few chapters for homework, or a few pages for homework, and then the next day we'll do discussion. So you're going to have to pay attention to what we're doing. You might have homework for Reading RTI. And Reading RTI on Power School does not have its own category. So all your grades from Reading RTI go into reading class. In case you're wondering how you were graded, they'll go into reading class, okay? So you will get grades for things in Reading RTI. It'll just go into reading class grades. So like I said, I'm super excited about Reading RTI. It's all novels and it's read works, and we're not going to do a read works today. I will get that set up. We might do it on Wednesday. Normally I like to do Wednesday read work so that it's due on Friday, just like break up our week. So we'll probably plan on that for Wednesday. Tomorrow I would like to start reading our book because everyone will have it. So we might do a few together. Angelina, thank you for joining. We were just talking about Reading RTI. You might have to watch the first part of the video. No big deal. I sent you an email, Angelina, about getting our book. Anytime we do have a live lesson, it'll be recorded just like everything else, and it'll be posted into your Reading RTI. I think almost all of you have joined my Reading RTI page, Google Classroom. If not, I know I sent everyone an email that hadn't joined yesterday. So make sure you join. I'm double checking right now. All right, Isabella, you have not. Oh, Isabella, you have joined. Angelina, you still need to join. I sent you a code in the email, and Isabella Trim, who's not on this either. So you guys are my only ones who need to join the actual classroom, and that's where all the information will be. So let me just share my screen real quick, and I'll show you the Google Classroom. And you do have one small, teeny tiny assignment today. I didn't want to do a read works today, though. Like I said, I will get everyone their books. Okay. So it literally says Reading RTI, Kneifel first 9 weeks is what it says. So hopefully you guys, can you see that yet? Hannah, just, yes, Angelina?
I don't see the code for the.
I put it in your email. I sent you an email last night, around 5. Okay, I'm trying to share my screen. Hopefully it shows up in a minute. I'm secretly looking at Olive's. All right, there it goes. It's starting to share now. All right, So this is what it looks like. It literally says reading RTI Kneifel first 9 weeks. Here's my stream. So far, I just posted thanks for joining, and our first lesson is today, and we're here. And it'll be just like your other Google Classrooms, and here's classwork. Not exciting. You do have a tiny assignment once I'm done with this, but don't do it yet. It just says, what's your favorite book and why? And you're just going to answer. So no one type yet because you just shouldn't be. Who already turned this in? Come on. It says, please answer the question above to the best of your ability. Tell me about your favorite book, the title, what it's about, why you like it so much, and maybe what genre, if you happen to know what genre it is. You have to use complete sentences and punctuation, of course. But this is where all Reading RTI information will be. We have Reading RTI every single day on Blackhawk and on on Blackhawk and Westville schedule. So we have it all the time. I enjoy it. It should be a lot of fun. We will get through this in the next month for sure. Yeah, so that is kind of all I have to say about Reading RTI. Does anyone have any questions? Now is question time. When there'll be a live, you'll get the live right in your email, right on time. I always try to be on time. If there's not a live, I'll post no live, here's your assignment. I know it's kind of weird because you're learning from me, but you're in a different classroom, but it'll be fine. It'll be good. But like I said, sometimes you are going to have homework for Reading RTI. Sometimes you might be required to read, 10 pages, and then the next day we'll discuss the pages together. Sometimes we'll just read in class just because I want to read the book, okay, to you guys. So all depends. Does anyone have any questions so far? Like I said, this will be posted. This recording will be. So if you missed something, not a big deal. If you need to rewatch something, not a big deal. Any questions? If you do not have a question, you may get off and get working on, don't get off yet in the 5 seconds. You can get working on your Google Classroom question on the Reading RTI section. Remember, this is Reading RTI, not regular reading. And make sure once you finish, if you finish before Reading RTI is over, then you should be silently reading for AR. And tomorrow, everyone except for Angelina, we're going to figure out how you get your book. Everyone will have this book tomorrow, and we will start reading. So you guys may leave now. You have a Google Classroom question. Then you should be reading it for AR until your next lesson or whatever you have next, okay? If you have a question, type it now or ask it.
Did my mom respond to the email or something for the book?
She has not responded yet. So you and her talk about it and figure out how you're going to get it. I sent you guys, you can come pick it up from school. If you guys are able to go to the library, you can get it that way. Sometimes you can find a digital download. Just let me know what you guys want to do. But I do have a copy of it here at school if you need a copy of it, okay?
Okay.
So this will be posted. Thank you guys for joining. First day of Reading RTI. Woohoo!
Hi.
Kaden, you are really late, sir, and you missed the whole meeting, buddy. So it'll be posted shortly. You do have a Google Classroom question on your Reading RTI Google Classroom. Make sure you watch this recording once it's posted, Kaden. You guys can leave. Bye. See you guys later. I'll get you guys your books. Bye, Landon. Bye, Rainier. Landon.